I'm just working on this Mercedes at the moment. I've just noticed someone's followed me here. Who's that? Because, yeah, this isn't at my place. You're all jealous. I've been cheating on you with this unknown car. I haven't invited you along. Well, I figured I'd do an update on this Mercedes. Slowly coming along. The ECU's sort of more or less wired up to the power. I've just got a few little trigger wires here for the aircon and the fans. That's for the diagnostics plug. So it should work. I'll finish looming it once the car is running. I have this loom also coming from the engine bay, which does the, what have we got here? Aircon compressor, temperature gauge, that is tacho wire, oil pressure gauge, and I forget for the moment, but it was a pretty good run just from off memory. And here we go. This runs the automatic, the alternator, the ECU and the engine, like the ignition module and the coil. Got the wiring in at the top here for the headlights and the two radiator fans. And I've got wiring connected to this relay as well that runs to this side. It'll go to that little fuse box, and they're the relays for the fans and headlights. They're not secured yet, they're just all sitting there. And I've got the wiring in for the indicators and the wipers, and I'm going to run that through the firewall, because there's the wire. It used to run across the engine bay. We're going to run it through a grommet just up in here. So it's slowly coming along. The starter motor trigger wire is going to come through the floor up to the starter relay. So slowly but surely it's getting there. And I've just got to put zip ties everywhere and loom it up once everything's secured properly. So I'll let the customer do all the drilling. So they'll save him a bit of money and labour. So, it's coming along nicely. And under here, it's just all sitting together lightly, because this box up here needs to be fixed. So I've left it not in the customer's way yet. But this little box here will run stop lights, indicators, wipers and dashboard, so all off ignition. This relay pack up here, 2 for fans and 3 for headlights, so that should all work well. That little wire here is for the cabin lights, so I've just got to connect all this up, and then I've got to do the handbrake and stop lights. Like run from this fuse box to the switch and then back to the rear lights, which is this plug here. It's the only loom I can save out of the car, so I've just got to sort out parkers, left and right indicator, stop lights and the fuel gauge and reverse lights. So that should do for an update tonight. Eventually I'll get to the center console, but figured I'll do the ignition first and, you know, just do a bit at a time. Well, the engine bay's looking much neater. All the engine loom's done. Just got to finish the other half of it. You can see it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit long. I would like to shorten it, but there's another hour or two. Yeah, that all looks nice. Yeah, the new loom that runs along there. That goes up to all the rubbish at the front of the engine. Hard to see because I like to hide it all. There's a wire for the oil gauge. There's a wire for the aircon. There's some wiring under there for the temperature gauges. There's bolt I have to do up.